Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Aaron Gordon out there with Michael Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Barton in at the 2 spot. And for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Hardaway. To the paint. Finney Smith passes to Cauley-Stein. Pocket 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Now here's Murray. And Hardaway comes to help. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Hardaway against Murray. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And, Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Here's Doncic following the score by Jamal Murray.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Barton outside, and the pass to Murray. Outside, Porter. Here's Jokic. Cauley-Stein defending. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
It's Porter outside. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. One-on-one here. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And Murray now top of the key. Takes the 13-footer. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doncic feeling it out. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Passes to Porter. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic with it. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic against Murray. Barton kicks to Jokic. Back to Barton. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. In the air. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, Redick. Richardson outside. Here's Marjanovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Both good from the line that time. Here's Morris. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. The pass to Rivers. McGee up top. That shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Redick. Dallas again missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Rivers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Now, here's Redick. Brunson scanning the floor. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Feeds it to Bol. To the left side wing. McGee with no one around. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Morris. Bol is out there with Paul Millsap. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Rivers in at the 2-guard spot. He feeds it to Bol. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Redick's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Mavs. Morris, left side. Bol kicks to Millsap. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Rivers.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Passes it to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing. And Denver the other way now. Rivers passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Brunson against Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And here we go. On up the court. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Paul Millsap. Morris has got it all tied up now for Denver. Outside, Redick. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over McGee. Now trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Marjanovic. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morris kicks to Millsap. Morris outside. Goes back up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
McGee.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Brunson against Morris. They grab their own miss. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Brunson against Morris. McGee the pass to Morris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Throws it up high.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop. And bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. There's the pass to Bull. Back to Morris. Wide open. Again, the miss by Morris.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Chalk up 2 there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Millsap pass to McGee. Pass to Rivers. Morris with the ball. Bull with it. No points in the game yet for him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Brunson. It's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Boban Marjanovic, he's really playing well.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
There's no doubt. And he's affected the game in any number of ways, and he's definitely important to the success of this team.
Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Fires from the line. That one, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. And the shot goes in. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash Nash sounding like a future GM. You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Murray surveying the D. Inside. Here's Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Doncic, terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Murray against Porzingis. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
The three for Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Doncic has got 11.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Barton passes to Gordon. Over Porzingis. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Gordon. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Murray against Doncic. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Murray kicks to Porter. The 17-footer. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Porter. He's got 8.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Top of the key, Porzingis. 5 on the clock. And foul on the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Doncic with the steal. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Here's Morris. He kicks it to Rivers. Back to Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the Mavericks with some changes, so he gets them both. Mavericks leading by 7. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brunson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Rivers looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bull. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Brunson. Redick with the three.
And Millsap with the focus there defensively, just stretching out to bother the shot.
It's been all about Luka. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Dallas leading by 9. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Paul Millsap. Rivers out there with Morris. Then there's Bull. And it's McGee in at the 5. Drains it from beyond the arc. Richardson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Outside for Millsap. Denver passing it around. A three from Morris. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. Here's Richardson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Rivers passes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, what a pretty pass from Austin Rivers. That is an improved aspect to his game.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Out to Porzingis. Clock at 4. Now the feed to Cauley-Stein. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic with it. In the corner, Murray with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
You gotta feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Doncic against Murray. Releases. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. And stolen by Gordon. And here's the break. Here's Barton. Porter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic against Murray. Puts up a 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Porzingis looking it over. Doncic outside. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. It's a 13-point game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Dallas.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Drops in the tray.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here is Doncic. Clock at 6. From deep.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Lillard surveying the D. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. Will be a fun matchup to watch.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Doncic against Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
All free throws good from Doncic. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Count the basket.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Now, here's Doncic from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lillard way outside. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A pass to Porzingis.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And the pass to Powell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic feeling it out. He kicks to Hardaway. Here's Marjanovic. Unable to get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 5 now.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Lillard against Doncic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Puts the move on. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Redick comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Richardson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Simons. Brunson covering. Pass to Anthony. From deep. Portland again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, no excuse letting Richardson get this close. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Richardson with the double team. Anthony right side. From outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Here's Redick. He's off on that one. Excellent D from Cantor. Trailblazers trail by 4. Jones, no luck.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Cauley-Stein dishes to Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving as a passer.
Simons surveying the D. To the wing right side. Jones for 3. Second shot opportunity. And scoring with the play inside is Cantor.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Brunson. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership.
I think it comes from being in a big family.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Jalen Brunson out there with Richardson. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. And it's Simons missing. Mavericks leading by 6. To the inside, stolen by Cantor. And stolen by Redick. Pass break Dallas. Here's Cauley Stein, and Anthony sends it back.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
And for Portland, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Powell down low. Anthony on him. The shot by Powell, no good. And Portland turns it over again. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. They get it again. Here's Porzingis. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Here's Lillard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bangs home the trifecta. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Pass to McCollum. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Hardaway. Trying to find Porzingis. That's it to him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Porzingis with the block, but they recover it. Nobody near Lillard. And the 3 off target. Mavericks leading by 9. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Stolen by Cantor. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Simons missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Jones. And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We come back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Win or lose, Kenny, the Mavericks. And that's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
They've got Anthony. Enes Kanter is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Jones. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Brunson with it. Hollis Jefferson's there. Now Redick. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
Here's Simons. Brunson covering. Shoots. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Simons. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kanter.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Hollis Jefferson kicks to Jones. Here's Kanter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brunson's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Up top, Kanter. They need this, and he makes that one.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Good on the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Trailblazers trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Simons. Brunson covering. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Richardson against Anthony. Powell, the pass to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Anthony left side. Shoots. Redick with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
It's Richardson on the wing. Powell with it. Now Anthony defending. Brunson kicks to Richardson. There's the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And now here comes Jones leading the break. The wide open look here for Anthony. And Portland again with the bucket.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
From the line. Brunson the pass to Richardson. The dish to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Redick surveying the D. Good D by Jones. Trailblazers trail by 13. Outside Anthony. Pass to Simons. Anthony on the wing. Now here's Cantor. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Redick with it. Lets it go with a 3. That one no good. And so it's Dallas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Lillard with the bucket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Mavericks leading by 12. And here is Doncic. That's tipped. Powell with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. 3-pointer, Lillard. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Powell against Doncic. That one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
A 3 from McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And just wanting it more there. You got to like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep 3-point range, the rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 for Doncic. And no good that time. And it's Portland the other way. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 14. High post, Nurkic shoots over Marjanovic. Nurkic can't hit for Dallas. They've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And it goes down 2 points. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Covington dishes to McCollum. Sinks the triple.
Quick, accurate release. McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Mavericks leading by 13. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The tray. Second chance shot. Marjanovic kicks to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
The pass to Nurkic. Covington dishes to Nurkic. Back to Covington. McCollum against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington with the bucket.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Doncic against Lillard. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. And it's Doncic missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. Doncic with the steal. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Luka Doncic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Lillard's so focused, even from way outside. He knows he can still make these shots.
Lillard against Doncic. Three-pointer. Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The three for Doncic. Drills it from outside. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty all right, David. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge. On D.A.
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Denver, they've got Porter. Will Barton is out there with Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gordon in at the 4. Now here's Lillard. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. McCollum outside. Pulls up. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands.
Murray the pass to Porter. Gordon kicks to Barton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
All free throws good from Barton. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Lillard with it. And stolen by Barton. Outside, Porter. Pass to Gordon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Lillard. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Here's Lillard following the score by Jamal Murray. Lillard finds Powell. Here's Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Powell, that's good. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Covington. Lillard surveying the D. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
The pass to Murray. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lillard from outside. Over to the left wing. some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. For three, Covington. That one misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Floats it up for Jokic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. In the corner, Powell with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got his second bucket.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Jokic, no good. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Lillard. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Fires the 3. And again, Denver, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Here's Nurkic, and it's Covington atop the key. Lillard with no one around. And again, it's Portland converting.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Barton. In the corner, it's Gordon. Porter passes to Barton. To stop the run. No good that time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still...
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Jones. Enes Kanter is out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the 1. Denver with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket. Morris dishes to McGee. A steal. Anthony.
Oh!
Yes, sir. That was incredible.
Oh, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Bowl after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now, here's Kanter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And they're moving it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy. And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Simons, the pass to Cannon. And the officials call over the back, a little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. To the middle. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. There's the feed to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Floats it up there for Nurkic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Unloads. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Jumps up. And then Gordon with the dunk.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Now Lillard. The 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside, leading the way at the start. It was Damian Lillard. He had 11 points, 3 assists. And that should...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Bill Barton is out there with Murray. And there's Gordon. Then it's Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Here's Murray following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Murray outside. No good on the 3. Trailblazers leading by 11. There's the lob to Lillard. Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Barton. 3 on 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Lillard against Murray. Lillard, the pass to Giles. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Giles, that's good. Giles has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Porter finds Gordon. Takes the 3. That's good from Porter on the assist by Gordon. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Offensive rebound. Here's Giles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in for Collins. Derek Jones comes in for Norman Powell. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Trailblazers leading by 8. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Boy, Hollis-Jefferson really draws fouls in bunches. I mean, this kid is just kinetic with the ball in his hand.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Harry Giles. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dives for it, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Powell with it. He's picked up by Millsap. It's tipped. And Kanter pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Bull with it. Covington's there. Morris dishes to Millsap. With the fadeaway. McGee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Morris against Lillard. To the paint. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now, here is Morris. From deep three-point range. And Kanter pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the basket by Jones.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Millsap left side. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Derek Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Count it. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Passes to McCollum for the three. Lillard outside. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Porter. From deep.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Lillard against Murray. Lillard up top. Now the pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. There's the triple. The Nuggets with a new 14. Nurkic with the block. And good that time. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Murray against Lillard. Outside Covington. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, you know, Jokic has such active hands and really good anticipation. For a big guy, he comes up with a lot of steals.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And get out of the way. Nurkic drives with tremendous physicality.
Murray against Lillard. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Shoots over Lillard. Murray, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Murray against Lillard. Here's the three. But they get it back. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Pass to Powell. Over Porter. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy. Someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Lillard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard against Murray. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Murray.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big-time shot there.
Here is Lillard. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Porter with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate. You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Wide open look here for Murray. Laces one from 3.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
For 3, Covington. Basket good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Hardaway. Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Now, here's Porter. Pass to Jokic, just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Porter.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely, and the layup is good. And, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series. Finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Now Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Murray with it. Porter kicks to Murray.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Doncic feeling it out. Marjanovic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. It's deflected. Porter outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray finds Jokic. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Barton against Hardaway. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Now Doncic. Inside. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the first. Connects from three-point range.
And he can play the long-range game, the mid-range game. He takes it to the rack. Doncic is a versatile three-level scorer.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Now here's Marjanovic. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Out to the right wing. Marjanovic finds Hardaway. Goes up at the stripe. The putback. It's good on the putback. Marjanovic has got 8.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Here's Doncic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Bull. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Runs in the pass to Powell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Millsap. Morris against Brunson. Morris dishes the Bull. Out to Morris. And stolen by Richardson. One-on-one here. Runs in the pass to Cauley Stein. Rivers against Richardson. High arcing shot, and it's Rivers with the rebound. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Brunson against Morris. And here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Deflects the pass. Here's McGee. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Morris against Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And there's the feed to Bull. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Redick. Pass to Rivers. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Wide open look here for Murray. Connects on the 17-footer.
Well, Buttery right there, knockdown shooter from that area. Murray taking advantage of that opportunity.
Doncic against Murray. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk.
than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Murray, the pass to Barton. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Murray. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight and stolen by Barton. Murray against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
Kicks to Hardaway. Doncic outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Murray. Porzingis with the block. A solo fast break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Porzingis right through the defense, and a sweet dunk from the big man.
And it's Murray penetrating. Shot to stop the run.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
And so it... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 10. And Shaq. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Boban Marjanovic. He's really playing well.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Marjanovic is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3-side. A second chance effort. Barton wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nuggets.
Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Outside, Porter. Marjanovic against Jokic. He gets it in there. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out in a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Porter in the corner. And again, Denver with the triple.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Barton. Murray outside. Jokic kicks to Porter. They get the rebound. Tries again. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. Josh Richardson's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. 8-point game. Now Jokic feeds to Porter. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. So it's Richardson with the jam.
That's the kind of play where I feel like Josh Richardson's feeling more and more comfortable. Gets up big time.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Dallas. The Nuggets with another miss. Brunson the pass to Powell. And it's Denver with the rebound. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Bull. Millsap in the corner. The three-pointer no good. Mavericks leading by 10. And Brunson has it in the corner. Richardson gets a wide open look. That one's not going to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Millsap attacking. Yep, that one goes. Millsap's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver.
A great drive by Millsap there, capped off with the finish.
Brunson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Brunson. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Drops in the layup for two.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Morris against Brunson. Here's McGee. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. McGee's got his second basket. Brunson with it. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Richardson. Clock is at 3. Here's Cauley-Stein. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Ole is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Rivers in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Over to the wing. Here's Bull. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Porter comes in for Paul Millsap. Martin's checked in for Austin Rivers. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. 5 on the clock. Richardson attacking. Powell trying to free himself up. Richardson no luck.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
It's Richardson on the wing. From the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Bulls got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jokic. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Got a piece of it. Back to Powell. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 8. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Moving it up. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Doncic against Murray. He kicks it to Barton. Outside, Porter. There's the dish to Gordon. And he gets it to go.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porter finds Jokic. Outside for Murray. Denver with a new 14. Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there. Collects the offensive rebound. Very alert and cleans up the mess.
Now, here's Doncic. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And here is Doncic. The 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Here's Doncic. Now Hardaway. That one doesn't go. Barton with some nice D. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Jokic. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's Doncic missing. Barton drives in. Passes it to Jokic. Oh, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. It's Powell in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at small forward. Now here's Doncic. Launches it. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Blazers on offense. Powell finds Lillard. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got his team on the board to start the game for the Trailblazers. Doncic against Lillard. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Hardaway, no good. Now, here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Off target at the rim. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Marjanovic passes to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Powell. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. Finney-Smith controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Covington kicks to Powell. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Trailblazers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lillard misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stolen by McCollum. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's good for 2.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. And here's McCollum. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 5 now.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Doncic feeling it out. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. Now here's Porzingis. Defended by Covington. 4 on the clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. That shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Nobody near Lillard. From downtown, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
On the wing, Doncic. To halt the run, his 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
Normal beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Maxi Kleber. Richardson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Melly in at power forward.
One of the things you have to love about Hollis Jefferson is his energy. You know he's going to give you everything he's got on a night-by-night basis.
And Doris, with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, it's more than just stats. The guy is just so active when he's on the floor.
That's right, Greg. It's the hustle and the movement he plays with that are really the strengths. Only 6'6", but it feels like he can play above that size. Great energy guy to bring off the bench, and if you need him because of injuries or fill-in spots, he can start and be productive.
Pass to Canner. Kicks it out to Jones. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers leading by 8. Simons surveying the D. Here's Cantor.
And thanks to that cold second quarter, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range. It hasn't cost them the lead yet.
Richardson, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Passes to Simons. For 3. And that one is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Richardson attacking. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Redick, and Jones sends it back. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
You call that power basketball by Hollis Jefferson. He's willing to go right through the foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Porzingis comes in for Nicolo Melli. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for J.J. Redick. Hardaway is subbed in for Richardson. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Rebounded by Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Nurkic up top. Back to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Cullen passes to Pop. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's good. And now just a 3-point Portland lead.
Kristaps Porzingis is so agile, mobile, and hostile. You give him a lane, and he'll take advantage.
Lillard against Brunson. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Brunson against Lillard. The pass to McCollum. High post, Nurkic all alone. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. They've led by as much as 10. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Nurkic finds Covington. Lillard with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Covington wide open, he fires. Good on the triple. Covington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Brunson shoots the 3, and Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A tremendous start for C.J. McCollum. He had 8 points and 1 steal. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. They've got Derek Jones. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Ennis Cantor. Then it's Anthony, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This guy moves so well with the ball in his hands, and Doncic knows how to initiate contact and get himself to the line when he puts it on the deck.
Portland leading by 7. Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Carmelo. Tanner, high post. Back to Anthony. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, that could easily have been a 3-point play. A little contact, Melo still goes right to it.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Doncic with it. Now Anthony defending. 6 to shoot. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Up top, Canner. Pass to Simons. Canner, high post. He kicks it to Carmelo. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Portland.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Porzingis. The shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Trailblazers leading by 8. To the right side. Hollis Jefferson with it. He has 5. Now here's Cantor. There's the pass to Simons. And it's off from three-point range. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The open shot, Lillard. Portland again missing. Mavericks trail by 8. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Powell on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Doncic against Lillard. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Lillard looking around. Kicks it to McCollum. This one for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Richardson.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Portland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Lillard. He has 5. Shoots over Brunson. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 7 points.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson. Good D by Covington. And they're on the break. Back to Powell. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Richardson is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Melly in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Kleber. Outside, Redick. Clock at 6. Here's Melly. He's guarded by Collins. Offensive rebound. Here's Kleber. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Portland leading by 7. Here's Lillard. And he banks in the layup. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here's Brunson. No good. Shot missing. Collins with some nice D. And here's the fast break. Here's McCollum. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the paint. Pass to Melly. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And for Portland, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Giles. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Giles has got his first basket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Lillard, the pass to Giles. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Collins. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Here's Giles. That's short off the rim. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Harry Giles. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Derek Jones in for Powell. Here's Kanter. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Jones kicks to Lillard. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. The Trailblazers rebound. Kanter kicks to Jones. Lillard, the pass to Kanter. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. No good from the wing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hardaway, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Jones on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Here's Doncic. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Passes it to McCollum. Right side, Jones. Back to McCollum. Puts it up from 12. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Lillard outside. From deep. And so it's Portland winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this It's time for the NBA. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Bill Barton is out there with Murray. And there's Gordon. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center. Now here's Murray. Barton finds Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old-school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Murray, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 5 points so far.
I think Murray's toughness gives him an edge on drives. He just doesn't back down.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Over Jokic. Nurkic can't hit.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. To end the run. Another miss by Nurkic. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray with it.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Nurkic. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Back to Murray. Over Lillard. Murray, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kicks it out to Lillard. Now the pass to Powell. Fires the 3. That shot misses. And the Nuggets going the other way. Oh, Porter in position. Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Murray outside. Out to the right wing. Jokic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. The 3 from McCollum. Denver grabs the miss. Barton finds Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Trailblazers. Murray against Lillard. Jokic inside.
Love to see him battling and go get it with it, fella.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Greg, we know many guys in the...
I'm training summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in its small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. They now take the lead. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
This is who McCollum is, someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Morris outside. Pass to Bull. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Millsap. A.J. McCollum with the rebound. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. Oh, McCollum in position. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And what a selfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. He kicks it to Nurkic over Morris. Nurkic can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Morris. And again, Denver no good. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Jones kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Canner. Portland moving the ball around. And it's Simons missing. The Nuggets trail. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. And again, Denver no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Back to Anthony. From the arc. He can't get that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. It's stolen. And now Portland on the break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Jones. Cantor trying to free himself up. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Simons, the pass to Canner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver leading by 4. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, Murray is so crafty at getting contact on his drives. Just fearless going to the hole.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so Murray nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray. Trying to get something going. Portland again missing. Nuggets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The kick out to Porter. Jokic passes to Barton. Launches it. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Jones. Passes it to Simons. Anthony dishes to Cantor. Outside Anthony. 5 to shoot. Anthony drawing the double team. There's Hollis Jefferson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On offense, here are the Nuggets. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And another turnover here by Portland.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Wide open look here for Murray, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Huge first quarter. He had 10 points, and so was Jamal Murray as an out-and-out scorer. Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gordon out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot, manning the middle. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Oh, and what hustle on defense from Nurkic. I mean, great at staying in place and knowing the score.
And Lillard throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Feeds it to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And they continue to control the glass.
The pass to Covington. Lillard outside. Kicks it to Nurkic for Murray. Pass to Covington. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Murray for 3. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Off the left rim and out.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
And Jokic throws it down hard.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Nurkic. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And finished off by Porter.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
Portland again missing. The Nuggets leading by 13. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now, here is Morris. He kicks it to Rivers. Pass to McGee. Jones against Millsap. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. And the pass to Jones. And Cantor now top the key. And that one hits back iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Simons surveying the D. Will it go? And he elevates with a slam dunk. JaVale McGee did not like that.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here is Morris. Right wing. McGee, the pass to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Millsap kicks to Morris. No good with the wing jumper.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Cantor. Now the dish to Jones. To the left wing. Pass to Cantor. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded by Rivers. Trailblazers keep it alive. Cantor. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the shot is good. The Denver leaders been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jones.
Well, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Outside Millsap. 3 seconds left. It's deflected. They retain possession. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets ahead, up 8. From Portland. We're back in a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Anthony. Jones is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Jones following the miss by Jamal Murray. Outside Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
but when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Now here's Anthony. Simons, the pass to Cantor. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Here's Barton, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Barton dishes to Murray. Misses the layup.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Barton. Passes to Murray. Stolen by Kansas. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Anthony leading the charge. The pass to Cantor. Outside Anthony. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Murray against Lillard. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And no good. Some solid defense from Lillard. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Powell finds Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. It's Powell on the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Denver with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barton, wide open, he fires. Nailed from three-point land. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now here's McCollum. Looking to end his cold spell. Nurkic can't hit.
He's as surprised as anyone with that, Vince. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
McCollum against Barton. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lillard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nuggets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jokic.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Offline from the high post. So it's Denver now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. Nurkic with the block.
Now, his coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
And here is Murray. Outside Gordon for the three. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.